Paris, and its symbol, the Eiffel Tower.
Il y a de l'orage dans l'air, il y a de l'eau dans le gaz entre le jazz et la java.
Not only does it enchant people with its beauty, it is also a true miracle of engineering.
La java fait la malle, ses petites fesses en bataille sous sa jupe fondue.
The same applies to its solidity.
Et s'en va dans la rue. Quand le jazz est là.
The tower is capable of standing up to the strongest winds and shocks.
Il y a de l'orage dans l'air, il y a de l'eau dans le gaz entre le jazz et la java. Quand j'écoute Béa,
the source of the inspiration behind the Eiffel Tower is most interesting. The tower was inspired by the design of a bone in the human body. This is the powerful thigh bone which bears a major part of the body's weight. The anatomist Hermann von Meyer, studying the human skeleton in the early 1850s, realized something rather interesting. In an upright position, the thigh bone was capable of bearing a 1-ton weight. And the bone was made up of tiny interconnected struts, like a cage. In 1866, the Swiss engineer Carl Kuhlmann realized that the structure of the bone rested on a very fine plan. These struts in the form of a cage reduce the effect of any weight or pressure placed on the bone. That is because they are arranged along the lines of force generated when standing. Kuhlmann thought that this miracle of creation might also be used in modern architecture. And the Eiffel Tower was constructed with cage-like struts, just as in the thigh bone. A miracle of God in the human body had formed the source of inspiration for technology. Information in nature is currently being used in a great many fields, from construction to the health sector. And this information has resulted in the emergence of a new branch of science, biomimetics. The science of biomimetics studies the designs in nature and creates solutions based on these designs. The reason why the designs in nature are so perfect as to inspire technology is that they are all the works of God. The Almighty God reveals examples of His infinite wisdom in the creatures He has created. In this film, we shall be seeing examples of the science of biomimetics and examining what a huge proof of creation nature actually is. A great many different materials are employed in nature, and these materials possess very special qualities. They work in silence. They have attractive appearances and strong structures. And they can also be restored to their original state. Each of these materials has properties which can be used in technological studies. Porcelain is a frequently used material in daily life. It is found in a wide range of fields, from construction to the electricity sector. Its production requires temperatures of 1000 to 1500 degrees centigrade. Natural porcelain is also found in living things. One example is the shells of sea creatures. Furthermore, the formation of these shells requires a temperature of only 4 degrees centigrade. This amazing design attracted the attention of the Turkish scientist İlhan Aksay. During his research into sea creature shells, Aksay became aware of the extraordinary structure of the abalone. This creature has a very resistant shell. So strong, in fact, that it is twice as tough as the ceramics produced by advanced technology. Billy Goodman, an American science writer, made the following comments on this material. Magnified 300,000 times with an electron microscope, the shell looks like a brick wall, with calcium carbonate bricks alternating with a protein mortar. Despite the essentially brittle nature of the calcium carbonate, the shell is extremely strong and less brittle than man-made ceramics due to its laminated structure. Inspired by these models, Aksay developed a very hard and resistant material, a laminated version of the boron carbide aluminium material. It is used as armor on U.S. military vehicles. Man-made materials eventually crack and break. It is impossible to restore a broken material to its original state. It can only be partially repaired. Whereas materials in nature possess an extraordinary mechanism whereby they can renew themselves. Scientists studying this property have created self-renewing materials such as polymers and polycyclates. Most of the materials in nature are made up of distinct components. These are known as composites. Fiberglass, used in a great many fields today, is an artificial